Alright, what's up everybody? So I'm doing a review here on Filecoin tethered pair. This right here is the daily. I'll macro out really quickly to the weekly. Just looking at the weekly, looks like we've pretty much bottomed out here and are pretty much sitting right at support on the 49 range.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry about that. So yeah, it looks like we're pretty much bottomed out here, just sitting on support on the 40 range here. Going to the daily, obviously, like everything else in the market for these past couple of months, it's retraced, pretty heavily from its all-time highs of 230s down to the 40s that we're at now. So this is actually a picture perfect market structure. And what I mean by market structure, if you understand the different stages in market structure. So really quickly going through them, you have the accumulation zone, which would be everything under this point here. We have the markup zone, which would be everything, let's see here, up until here. And then we have the decline, the distribution, which would be pretty much everything here, right? Kind of like through this area. And then we are now at the decline, which would be here. Kind of like there. So the four stages are accumulation, markup, distribution, and then decline. Now, this is just how the cycle works. So after decline, you go back into stage one of accumulation, and then markup, and then distribution, and then decline again. So right now it looks like we're trending on accumulation for sure. I mean, this thing's bottomed out. This thing had its high already. As far as the daily goes, it does look like it's overextended on the RSI, looking at 96. I would expect maybe a pullback depending on what BTC does, but I don't think this thing has that much room to crash. If it does, you're looking at like maybe a retest down to the 20s, 30s, but you would be looking to break support at $40. So overall, like the EMAs, they look pretty relatively strong in terms of like where it might be curling going up. So yeah, I mean, maybe we could see something like this, maybe going later into the year. But this right here kind of definitely looks interesting in terms of like a long-term trade. Right now, definitely be careful just with the market kind of making up its mind on whether or not we're gonna go bullish again. But overall, File does look like it's bottomed out pretty nicely. We've had a lower low here though, so if we have a lower high here, we could just keep trending down as well, and then just kind of wither off into the 30 mark again. So definitely want to be careful on deciding to take a trade on here, unless you're looking to build a position. Then definitely does look like it has some potential to build a position here in this area. I'll definitely just keep an eye on the RSI on the daily. Let's look at the 4-hour really quickly. 4-hour does look like it's got some room to run. Let's see here, but you do want to be careful with the range, just because we've already extended, to the $50 mark here, and touched 52 like 2 days ago. Volume's not that big on the selling side, or at least right here overall in general. So, yeah, I mean, it looks bullish. Again, I would just keep in mind whatever BTC does and take a position on there. But if you're looking to build for a long-term position, then yeah, I mean, for sure, this would probably be a good stage, if any, on terms of the daily for an accumulation, to go ahead and do that. So yeah, that's my review on Filecoin.